Hello everyone and welcome back to Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Trials and Tribulations, where we're trying to figure out what evidence we have that the tracks were not covered by snow. There was one I immediately thought of. Weather data. Anything in here that contradicts? Snow... Oh, there it is. 7 to approximately 1050. So that doesn't make any sense. And then lightning from 10 to 11. Yeah, that's gotta be it.
Witness, please tell us again what time it was when you witnessed the crime.
Like I said, it was around 11.
Of course, this means that the weapon was thrown away after that time, correct? On that note, please take a look at this data.
So yeah, it hadn't started. It had stopped snowing already.
It is the weather report for Eagle Mountain on the night of the murder.
The weather report?
Snow started to fall at 7 p.m. but stopped at around 10:50. Therefore, when the sister witnessed the crime at 11 p.m., the snow had already stopped falling. It is impossible for any tracks to have been made after that time to have been covered up.
Order! Very well then. It looks like Ms. Von Karma's claim has been snowed in. It's too soon to be closing this trial due to snow. Miles Edgeworth, how pathetic of you to rely on the weather of all things. What? You were relying on the weather. Answer me this then. When is a weather report ever correct? No, you've got it all wrong. This isn't a forecast, this is actual data. Forecast data, all weather reports have some inaccuracies. It may have still been snowing in the vicinity well past 11 p.m. It's true, we cannot be totally sure, eh?
What?
How did you pull that off? It had stopped snowing at Hazakura Temple when the murder took place. You need to provide conclusive evidence of this. I've come this far. There's no turning back now.
Very well. I too cannot allow any doubt to remain concerning this testimony.
Ha! You can't back down, can you? Such a perfectionist, Miles Edgeworth. Very well then, Mr. Edgeworth. Where is your evidence that it already stopped snowing when the victim was killed? I mean, that was like the best thing we had. Was anything else covered in snow? Like, yeah, wouldn't the body get covered in... If it was still snowing at that time, like, there would be snow on the body. There is on the statue. But nothing on, like, the hand, the sword. Anything in the tracks photo. Well, I'm pretty sure those are Phoenix's footprints. That's what got me, like, on that path last episode, is I'm like, oh, I bet those other tracks are Phoenix. I feel like this is the best thing I have, but wow, is that gonna hurt if I'm wrong.
Ultimately, it all comes down to one point. That being, whether or not it was snowing in that courtyard when the victim was stabbed.
That is right, but proving that is...
incredibly easy. If we want to know whether it was snowing or not, this photo will tell us everything. Of course, I'm referring to the photo of the crime scene. As you can see, everything is covered with snow, with just one exception.
And that is...
There we go, the victim herself, Miss Elise Donim. Why is there no snow on top of her? The answer is simple. It had stopped snowing when she was killed, that's why. In other words, if the killer really did go to the Eagle River to dispose of the murder weapon, then in this photograph there should be 2 sets of tracks.
Order, order! Just what are you? Yeah! Just what are you suggesting, Miles Edgeworth? To be honest, I'm not entirely sure myself, but...
This is simply what all of the facts point to. That night, someone used a snowmobile to leave Hazakura Temple. From the tracks left, it can be understood that they were headed for Jusky Bridge. At that time, it was still snowing.
Of course it was, because those tracks were erased by snow.
Then, when this person returned to Hazakura Temple, the snow had stopped. Thus, the return tracks remained.
Can I say something? This all sounds a bit fishy to me. What does, sister? There is only one key for the snowmobile. Furthermore, on the night in question, we know that the defendant had it. The key was found in her room after the murder, which can only mean that night, Iris used the snowmobile to go to the inner temple. But Iris said she never went there. I should probably press this point more when I get the chance. The snowmobile can't cross the suspension bridge, so she must have left it on the Hazakura side of the bridge and crossed on foot. Okay. That sounds right. But what's odd is when I left Iris and returned to Hazakura Temple, you didn't see it. I didn't see anything near Dusky Bridge. You must have just failed to see it, sister. Maybe, but when I made it back to Hazakura Temple, it was there, by the main gate. The snowmobile, I mean. I know what I saw. It was covered in snow, too.
But that isn't possible.
Order, order, order in the court. What does this all mean?
So then what was the snowmobile used for? It wasn't taken by the defendant when she went to the inner temple. If it had been, then the witness couldn't possibly have seen it by the gate. Furthermore, it wasn't used by the killer to dispose of the murder weapon. If that was the case, there would be 2 sets of tracks in this photo. All we know is this. After it stopped snowing, someone tried to use the snowmobile to return to Hazakura Temple.
Never thought a simple snowmobile could cause so much trouble. Yeah, we have been kind of like going over this. I think we've learned all we can from this witness. Yes, I've nothing more to add. I've told you everything that I know. But then that still leaves us with the same problem. If only there was someone, a witness who could testify to having seen the snowmobile. Witness, huh? Was there no one out walking perhaps near Dusky Bridge on that night? Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Do I know someone? Know is such a strong word. Oh no, I don't think that's likely. It was cold enough to freeze your ears off. Only an idiot would go wandering in that. I know a guy. Unless they had something really important to do. That's a shame. Hold on. I think it's coming to me. An idiot may well have gone wandering out on that subarctic night.
Your Honor, actually, there just might be one individual who may be of help to us.
Help is such a strong word. Really? You know someone who might have seen the snowmobile on the night of the murder?
I don't know for sure if he saw it or not. There are two things about him that do come to mind.
Which are? He was out that night and he's an idiot?
First, that he saw something incredible on the night of the murder.
And the second being?
This individual that I'm thinking of went wandering outside on that cold night. In other words, he is our kind of idiot.
Mr. Edgeworth, who is this idiot you're talking about? Alright, Laurice. It's your time to shine. Oh no. This guy must be the product of Jean-Luc Leduc's Guide to Obnoxious French Painting. Yeah.
This is Larry Butts, the disciple of the victim Elise Donin.
Her student? Interesting. And why was he wandering about outside on the night of the murder?
That's...
I could tell them all about his designs for Iris, but it may cost us his credibility as a witness before I even call him.
He is, after all, an artist. He was perhaps searching for something in the snowy scenery that would move him. Although I can't guarantee that this is the reason.
And so, this unfortunate, unreliable-looking man, what exactly was it that he saw?
I intend to extract that from him right here in this courtroom.
Summon this youth as a witness immediately! I have no choice, do I?
I believe he is in the gallery for this trial. It'll not take long to summon him.
Very well. Larry, you may have escaped me yesterday, but today I'm going to get everything out of you. The court will now adjourn for a 20-minute break. Ms. Von Karma, please see to preparing the next witness. Understood, Your Honor. Good. Well then, court is now in recess. Yep, let's save our progress, because I don't think I did after the last one. This could only go well, right? Excuse me, Mr. Edgeworth? I'm not really sure what to say.
Iris, we only have 20 minutes. There are two things which I need to ask you before we reconvene.
Alright. I'll help you any way I can.
First, about that night, you really didn't go out to the inner temple, correct? The last witness claims to have met and talked with you in the training hall. Either you or Sister Bikini is lying.
Mr. Edgeworth, it is just as I said yesterday. Until the incident occurred, I was in my own room, in Hazakura Temple.
Very well. The second thing, then. That night, the temple snowmobile was used in between the time Sister Bikini returned to the main hall and when she bore witness to the murder. Sometime between 10:30 and 11 p.m. that night. Were you the one who used the snowmobile?
There's only one key for the snowmobile. The only person who could have used it was me.
So it was you. But why? What made you go out to Dusky Bridge?
I'm sorry, Mr. Edgeworth. What? I'm your lawyer. You can't psych-lock me. Sorry, psycho-lock me.
Iris.
I can't tell you about that. Yet.
Yet.
Not until her safety is confirmed. Pearl.
Her.
The safety of the acolyte. Oh. Maya's hostage again? The acolyte, huh? She must be talking about Maya. Oh, is she being framed?
Iris, look me in the eye and tell me the truth. Did you kill Elise Donim?
No matter who or what may come, I could never take a life. I don't know that that's true. As I thought, no psycho-locks.
Very well. It is my job to get the truth. You'll discover this for yourself soon enough.
Court will now reconvene. Miss Von Karma, where is the witness? During the break, a man was detained for suspicious behavior in the gallery.
Suspicious behavior.
He was sketching something, very intensely. Dare I ask what the witness was sketching when he was detained? He drew a terrifying woman armed with a demonic face and a vicious whip. I can only presume his intention was to capture you. Anyway, it's time to drag this pathetic excuse for an artist before the court. Now I want that picture. Laurie Stonim, I hope you're ready. Get in here. Seeing that whip is going to see plenty more use today. Ouch! Your sketch is in contempt of this court. Hey, I was just artistically rendering. Ouch! You tried to run away from the bailiff who was trying to hand you your subpoena. Correct. Look, I'm nothing but a fledgling artist training out in the mountains. I'm only down here in the city because I ran out of green paint. Well, to use the technical term for the color, viridian.
Larry, this isn't an art store now, is it?
I know, I just graduated junior high, okay? Look, art is all about working in the fields, isn't it? Yeah, working in the fields?
I presume you wanted to say field work. I hope.
That's it. Thanks, buddy. Kinda sad I was able to understand his mangled train wreck of a sentence. I just happened to stop by in here and found a wonderful new model. So see, I've got nothing to do with this trial at all. I expect all your faces to be red when you realize this mistake. Bright red. Or to use a technical term, Crimson Lake. Ouch! Ow, ow, ouch, ouch, ouch! Stop your pathetic babbling and testify like a man. Refrain from whipping me, Miss Von Karma. Cross-whipping is as bad as a cross-checking. 2 minutes. Witness, that was all your fault. Testify now. This is all too much for me. I was at the lodge out in the mountains looking up at the stars that night. I walked out to the bridge a number of times, but I didn't see a snowmobile. I didn't see anyone at the bridge that night either. The girl I was waiting for didn't show up. My teacher died on me. I'm all alone now. Aren't I, Edgy? Witness, please refrain from talking directly to the lawyers during your testimony. I'm just a nobody, nothing but a small worthless man, aren't I? Why wasn't I asked my name and occupation, or anything else? Mr. Edgeworth, this man seems to have quite a severe inferiority complex. Oh my goodness. I love this.
He's recently been the cause of numerous incidents. I think he's finally realized for himself just how much of a nuisance he's been to other people.
Yeah, that's right. I'm behind everything, every case. Watch out, okay? Just touching me will make you internally unhappy. Well then, let us proceed with the cross-examination. With no touching, thank you. We can delve into other details at a later time. Whatever is the matter, Mr. Edgeworth?
This one single statement is so full of contradictions. For a moment there, I thought I was going to collapse.
So, witness, any idea as to where those contradictions in your testimony lie? Depending on your answer, I may stay my whip. Okay, give me a minute. Well, it was snowing that night, so I couldn't possibly have seen the stars. That rundown shack is hardly a lodge, is it? And even if the stars could be seen, it's not like I was there to look at them, right? Oh, this is every bit the train wreck I was envisioning. It might actually be worse. Like, I was just picking on him to give him a hard time. He is genuinely just a bad witness. See, you can do it if you try. Ouch. There's only one issue here. What you saw at Dusky Bridge.
Hold it!
A number of times, how many?
Maybe 5 times. I went once every 20 minutes.
Which means, you spent almost 2 hours at Heavenly Hall that night.
You bet. Real love is about waiting with your heart in your hands. Love, you say?
It was this man's intention to summon the defendant to a small shack, using this blackmail letter.
Blackmail? No, that was simply a product of overflowing love. You huffy, puffy, loosey-goosey excuse for a whimpering, whining wuss of a witness. So, what did you see? I hope for your sake you saw a snowmobile. You huffy, puffy, loosey-goosey excuse for a whimpering, whining wuss of a witness, eh? Well, you see... Being called those names doesn't seem to bother him at all. Oh, wait, I wasn't done. Oh, that's a lie.
You didn't meet anyone.
That's right, because I've got nothing to do with this. I'm just here to buy some Viridian paint, okay? Come on, I expect to see those Crimson Lake faces now. It would appear that simply pressing him isn't going to be enough, Mr. Edgeworth.
Indeed.
Seems he's going to claim to have nothing to do with this to the end. I don't want this guy to cost us any more time. I need to slice through this obvious contradiction and keep things moving along. Alright. I didn't see a snowmobile. I didn't see anyone. That is just wrong.
Larry Butts. I can understand why you might want to throw your old life away. You're pretty pathetic and you cause all sorts of trouble.
I'm sorry.
But having realized just how much of a nuisance you have been, that could be considered a step in the right direction.
Edgy, are you trying to console me? It certainly doesn't sound that way to me.
However, I cannot forgive you for simply turning away from the incidents you create.
What? You're totally pinning this on me.
Now then, let us talk about the night of the murder. Sister Bikini, after seeing the murder take place, asked Phoenix Wright to report it. Thus he headed for the public phone by the bridge. There he happened across a certain nefarious individual. You, Larry Butts.
That's right, me in the flesh.
Listen carefully, witness. It doesn't matter if you change your name, so long as you remain pretty pathetic, you will continue to cause these incidents. That reality will not change.
I like that the judge is giving Larry life coaching advice. But what do you want me to do then?
Larry, what you need to change is your inner self, but for now, what you saw that night, testifying truthfully about this one issue is all I need from you.
Edgy, I think I've finally woken up. Well, I guess I could still be sleeping. But anyway, I'll do it. I'll testify. Well, I'm not sure this will go especially well.
I'll ask again then, witness. What did you see on the night of the murder?
Let's have to find out about that in the next episode. Oh, that was funny. I don't know. Like I said, it was more than I expected. I expected him
to mess this up. I wasn't quite expecting that level of pathetic.
That's going to do it for me. As always, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.